Hey there, life editors! Welcome to another one of our live stream calls. Thank you so much for joining me today. All right, it is May. It is a brand new month, and we have a brand new theme for this month. So the theme for May is manifesting magic. Yes, we got those M's going on for this month. So all month long, we're going to do live stream calls about manifesting, law of attraction, vision boards, any ways of attracting abundance to us. So this is a really, really fun month. I'm really excited about this because I was first known as like a vision board lady many years ago when I started my coaching business. I have a whole vision board playlist, which I will link below that you can go check out on YouTube. So we're talking about manifesting this month. Everything's going to be about attracting more abundance. And the book that we are reading this month is Manifesting Made Easy. And I left the link below in the description so you can get your copy of the book and read along with us this month. So you've got all month to read the book, and we will be discussing the book on the 24th. All right. So I chose this book because a lot of like the law of attraction books that I read are very, how do I say this? They're very woo-woo. They're very like deep and philosophical. And I wanted us to read a book that is so down to earth and grounded. And like you read the writing in Manifesting Made Easy, and it's like, I can do that. I know how to do that. I like the down to earth stories. I like how it literally is manifesting made easy. It's not frou-frou or woo-woo. You don't have to buy a bunch of crystals or any of that stuff. It's just down to earth life editing, which I love. So get your copy of Manifesting Made Easy. Left the link in the description and read along with us all month long. All right. So like I said, all month we are talking about manifesting magic. And in the link below, I've got your checklist for the month. So you can stay up to date on what we're talking about every week during our live streams and get your copy of the book club selection and join us in the Life Editor Clubhouse. I would love to have you join our membership site. We have a Facebook group. We do these live streams every week, and there's more than 60. I have to update this. I think it's getting close to almost 70 classes in the Clubhouse. So if you want to learn more about life editing, business strategies, motivation, all that good stuff, you got to join us in the Clubhouse. So click the link below, get your free checklist for the month. Woo! All right. So that's all the housekeeping stuff for May. So let's get right into today's topic. Today, we are talking about 5 common mistakes that you're making with your vision board. Oh, yes. But don't worry, I'm going to tell you how to fix them too. And today's topic is just a little snippet from our brand new class that is in the Clubhouse. So we have a brand new class every month, and this month's new class is the ultimate guide to vision boards that really work. So I gathered up all of my best vision board tips and tricks and strategies and advice for advanced abundance attractors too. And I put it all into one great big video for this month. So that's the new class for this month. And today's topic is just a little snippet from the class. So if you like what we're talking about today, you're going to love the class. So go join the Clubhouse and watch the ultimate guide to vision boards that really work. Okay, so let's talk about vision boards. And like I said, one of the things that I was really known for when I started my business 11 years ago was vision boards. And I'll link to my vision board playlist below. But one of my first videos that like really caught on with people and got a lot of people on my email list was how to make a vision board. And it was just straight facts about making a vision board, about making a big poster board covered with images from magazines and why you should have it hanging on your wall rather than like saving it on Pinterest or digitally or whatever. And that was one of my most popular videos, and it still gets a lot of traffic today. So I've been talking about vision boards for more than a decade. And I first started making prototype vision boards way back when I was in middle school, where you probably did this too, where I had a whole bunch of like teen and fashion and health magazine subscriptions. And I would just cut out the pictures and I would make collages on my notebooks and on like shoe boxes and stuff in my room just to decorate with images of things that spoke to me. It wasn't that I necessarily wanted those things in those images, but there was something creative and inspiring and motivating about them. So I would make these beautiful collages, and some were just like for artwork, just for fun. And some of them were really specific, like, oh, I want to have my room look like this, or I want to buy clothes like this. So leave a comment and let me know, when did you first get into vision boards? If you made vision boards in the past, and did you ever make those prototype ones where you just were cutting up pictures just for fun as a kid. And then it kind of grew from there. So when I first started learning about vision boards, I was like, I'm already doing this. I'm already cutting up my magazines. This is what I do. But it became much more focused. And I was making a lot of mistakes with my vision boards, which I think a lot of people do when you're starting out with manifesting and the law of attraction. And over the years, over the past decade that I've been a life coach, and over the past like 20 years, I've been doing vision boards, more than that, I have learned that these same mistakes keep popping up over and over again, not just for me, but for my clients. Or I see other people complaining like, oh, I made my vision board and it's not working, or why didn't I get this thing, or what's happening? I'm like, well, I'm seeing these common mistakes, and you got to fix these mistakes first if you want your vision board to really work for you. So I've got 5 very common vision board mistakes. And I've made these mistakes. My clients have made these mistakes. You are probably making these mistakes too, but you can fix them. You can absolutely fix them. So you don't need to like ditch your vision board and say, oh, it didn't work for me. Law of attraction doesn't work. You can still make it work for you. And you can make some little tweaks to your current vision boards. You can start from scratch, make a brand new one. You can try different techniques and find out what kind of manifesting strategies really work for you. Okay, so we're going to get into that. 5 common vision board mistakes. And I know you've got some too. So if there are any other mistakes that you know or that you've made, leave a comment and let me know. And let's all help each other and all like build each other up. Okay. The number 1 mistake that I see people make with their vision boards is that they only make their vision board at the beginning of the year. That's it. Well, for most of us, that's how we get into vision boards. That's how we first hear about vision boards. We make a vision board at the end of December or the beginning of January. We get all of our magazines together. We cut out the pictures, make this great big poster board for the year ahead. Like, yes, this is what I want for this year. And then we forget about it. We only make it for the beginning of the year. But what happens if you go along for a few months and your goals change, or the vision board's not working for you, or you're starting a new project, or you're just feeling stagnant and you're like, well, I can't make a new vision board. Of course you can. Of course you can. And that's the fix, is that you don't have to wait until January. I know some people who like it's summer and they're like, oh, things aren't working for me, but I'll have to wait till January to make new goals or make a new vision board. And I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing? You can make a new vision board at any time. You don't have to wait for the start of the year, the start of the month, or even like the start of a week. You can make a vision board at any time where you feel like you need some creative motivation. So some examples of when you might choose to make a new vision board is obviously at the beginning of a new 12-week plan. If you've been following me for even a little bit of time, you know how much I love 12-week plans. All of my clients work in 12-week chunks because it's short enough to feel urgent, but long enough to get sustained results. So if you are starting a brand new 12-week plan, whether it's with the seasons or with every 3 months, or if it's in the middle of the month or whenever, that's a great time to make a new vision board because you're actively thinking about your goals and what you want to attract to yourself. So anytime you start a new 12-week plan, make a new vision board. You can also do a new vision board anytime you start a new project, whether that's like a new health project or a new savings project or a new work project or anything at all that you are starting, any kind of project, any new hobby, any new marketing plan, whatever it might be. If you're starting a new project, that's a great time to make a vision board specifically for that project. That's kind of like lumping into the same one, is that you don't have to make your vision board the be all end all for everything. It doesn't have to be your vision board for every area of your life. You can have a vision board just for your health or just for your business too. Leave a comment and let me know, does your vision board encompass all of the areas of your life or just 1 or 2 areas? Yeah, let me know. Okay. So that's, you don't have to wait until the beginning of the year to make your new vision board. You can do it when you start a new project, when you start a new 12-week plan. Anytime there's a big change, I know some people when they start a new school year or when they move or there's some kind of big change coming, they get divorced, whatever it might be, that's a great time to make a new vision board. And the final tip is just to make a new vision board anytime you feel like you need a refresh. And that doesn't matter if you made your current vision board a month ago and it's just feeling stagnant and not working. Fine, make a new vision board anytime you need a refresh. So that is the number 1 most common mistake that people make with their vision boards, is They wait until January to make a vision board when you can make a vision board anytime you need it. So Marie France says, I often will make a vision board with my word of the year, yep, as the main focus. I will also make one specific to different areas of my life. Yeah, that absolutely works too. I mean, I know some people who make one great big vision board, kind of like overarching all of the areas of their life. But then if you have like a smaller one, maybe in your planner just for business stuff, or a smaller one on your desk just for family stuff, like you can absolutely do that too. And I'm not saying you can't make a vision board in January, because a lot of people do, and it's kind of nice to draw on all of that wellness and motivating energy of the new year. Like that counts for something, but don't feel like you have to chain yourself to January. Like that's got to be the only time to make a vision board. You can do it anytime. Okay. The second most common mistake that people make with their vision boards is they feel like they absolutely must make a traditional vision board on a poster board with magazine clippings. And that's just not true. What if you aren't very crafty? What if you don't have like an office supply store with poster board close to you, or you don't have the right kind of glue or tape or whatever? Or what if you don't have magazine subscriptions and it's like really expensive to go buy magazines? I know people who spend like $50 buying just a handful of magazines when they're making their vision board. I'm like, what are you doing? That's expensive. Why are you doing that? So maybe if you don't have access to magazines or pretty pictures, or you're not crafty, like you do not need to make a traditional vision board that's a poster board on the wall. Leave a comment and let me know, have you ever made a vision board that was not the traditional vision board? So there are a few different ways that I've made vision boards, but I definitely want to hear how you change it up too. So obviously the other most common way of doing it is to make a digital vision board. And I know that's really common nowadays. Now, like 11 years ago, when I made my video that was so popular about how to make a vision board, I said, yes, of course you can make a vision board on Pinterest or online somewhere, but that cannot be your sole vision board. And I still hold to that, because a lot of people will make a beautiful digital vision board, whether that's like in Canva or PicMonkey or in Pinterest or whatever. They put all these beautiful pictures up there, and then it just lives online. So they don't see it all the time. If you are going to make a digital vision board, I recommend printing it out and putting it on your wall, or putting it in your planner, or making it as like the desktop background on your laptop, or making it like the save screen on your phone, so you do see it every single time that you pick up your phone. The people I see messing up is when they make a digital vision board, and even if they save it as like an image or a PDF or whatever, it just lives online and they never look at it again. That's not helpful. So leave a comment and let me know, if you've done a digital vision board, how did you make it so you can actually see it every day? Marie France says, I have a vision board right now that I created in Canva, and it's your computer wallpaper. Yes. Okay, there you go. So if you're going to make a digital one, which is fine, I know not everyone's crafty, make sure you see it. It's got to be like your wallpaper, your background, your save screen, whatever. You've got to see it constantly throughout the day. That's how it helps you. It doesn't help you if you don't look at it. Okay, so if you don't want to do a printed vision board, you can do the digital one. Another one is to make a portable vision board. And I've got a couple ideas. So you can make a vision board in your planner. So this is an example of a vision board I've made in a planner a few years ago. So it's just like a regular notebook, and you can put it right in the pages. So then it's portable. You can close up your planner and take it along with you. You can lay it open on your desk and look at all of the pretty pictures and have this kind of like on your desk all the time. But you can like close it up and put it away when you need to. So this is a lot nicer if you want something to take with you, if you want to take it on vacation with you, you're not going to take a big poster board with you, or if you want something that you're going to flip through every day as you're looking at your planner and making your to-do list or whatever. So this is another way to make it a little smaller, a little bit more portable. Another idea is playing cards. You guys have seen me do this before. I've shared this before. So what you do, you get a pack of regular playing cards, and then you punch a hole in all of the corners, and then you connect them with a D-ring. And you can get these D-rings, and you can get playing cards like at any office supply store, or I got these at Target, or any kind of like Michael's or craft store or something like that. So you punch it and you have like the cards on a D ring, and then on the other side, or you could do both sides, you put your vision board. So you put pictures either you print out from online or from magazines or draw them yourself, and you just have like your vision board on playing cards, and then you can flip through them. Like here's a health one, and you can just flip through the pictures on the playing cards. So this is really nice because it's portable. It's portable. You can take this with it. This makes a nice gift too. If you want to do like 52 things I love about you and write a different thing or a different memory on each card. And then they can just like flip through it and see. It's just a regular bunch of playing cards. I also know people who use playing cards as like a planner, because there are 52 playing cards. And how many weeks are there in a year? There's 52. So you could have like a different vision board for every week of the year, or you could have a different quote for every week of the year, or some people use it as a gratitude journal where you take a picture or write a memory of the best thing that happened that week and put it on your playing card. And then at the start of the stack, you can just say like memories from 2022 or whatever. And then you have a different picture, a different memory, a different aspiration for every week. So leave a comment and let me know if you've ever done the card vision boards. I feel like I've talked about this a lot. I do this at my in-person retreats when we have in-person retreats, and it's always a really fun exercise. So Marie France says, I have a cheap composition book that I use as a vision book. Yep. So many creative pages. Absolutely. So don't feel like you have to be locked into this poster board. There's so many different ways you can do it. The last little tip I want to give about making a non-poster board vision board is to do a vision board that's audible or visual or both. So I think some people call these like mind movies. Let me know if you've heard those before. So you can go to any kind of editing software you have, iMovie, or I use Filmora, or whatever you use on your desktop to edit movies or whatever. And you can search for stock videos. And maybe you find stock videos of a beach or someone on vacation or someone driving a sports car or a happy family or dogs or whatever it is that would be on your vision board. And you get stock videos of those things rather than magazine clippings of those things. And then you edit them together into a short 60-second, 90-second movie. You add your favorite songs or whatever, and then you watch your vision board every day, your mind movie, whatever you want to call it. So if you aren't into like crafting and making like a physical vision board, make a stock video vision board or vision movie that you can watch every day. You can even use videos and pictures from your own life too. So maybe there was a time in your life where you were at like a really healthy weight or your business was thriving or whatever it is. Put those videos and pictures into your vision board movie too. Leave a comment and let me know. Have any of you ever made like a mind movie, law of attraction vision board movie before instead of a physical vision board? Okay. So that was number 2 mistake, that you don't have to lock yourself into a physical poster board. The third vision board mistake that I see a lot is being too literal with your images. And I get it if there's something very, very specific that you want, like I want this exact sports car, or I want to be the keynote speaker for this exact conference, or I want this exact dress, or whatever it is. I get that. I understand the need to put the exact picture of the thing that you want, and you can still do that. But a lot of times as you're flipping through magazines, as you're scrolling on Pinterest, as you're looking for those images to put on your vision board, I would go with your gut. Go with how you feel. You might see a beautiful image that makes you feel something. It might make you feel hopeful about the future. It might make you feel excited or inspired or happy or joyful or something in some way. You want to tap into those feelings, because when you feel happy and hopeful and joyful, you're going to attract more of those good, positive opportunities in your life. Even if the image that you're choosing doesn't necessarily translate into a physical, real thing in the real world. So for an example, someone might put a picture of a bird flying through the air on their vision board. Does that mean you want a bird as a pet? No. Does that mean you want to be a bird? No. Does that mean you want to go on vacation somewhere where there are lots of birds? No, of course not. It probably means freedom and expanse and like going for what you want and being brave and bold. And that's what I want you to tap into. Go with your feelings, whatever it is that you feel from the pictures. Leave a comment and let me know. Have you ever put something on your vision board and you couldn't really articulate it, but you just knew there is something about this image that feels good to me, and I'm going to put it on my vision board because it makes me tap into those good feelings, whether or not that specific thing is what I want? Tanya says, this is great information. I was thinking about hosting a vision board party. I love vision board parties. This information really helps for my own board and to help others with theirs. Yeah, absolutely. Because I've seen people like flip through their magazines at my retreats, and they're pulling out images, and they look at something and they're like, oh, that's really beautiful. That feels good. And then you just flip to the next page, and I'm like, you felt something, pull that image out, like print it out, do what you need to do, get that image for yourself. Even if you can't say, well, I don't want to go to Hawaii, but why am I grabbing this picture of a Hawaiian sunset or something? Or I don't want to have a pet bird. Why am I grabbing this picture of a bird? Because it made you feel something. And that's really kind of like the baseline of the law of attraction, which we will be talking about all month because the theme for this month is manifesting magic. I want you to tap into things that make you feel good, that make you feel uplifted, because that's how you're going to attract more good things to yourself. Like, the key to manifesting isn't being completely literal with everything. It's tapping into those deep feelings that move you in the right direction. And when you feel good about yourself, when you feel hopeful about the future, when you feel motivated, even if that specific thing isn't like literal, you're going to attract those good opportunities, and you're going to be able to manifest what it is that you want. I'm trying to think of things that like, okay, I got it. So for me, I often put like a big stack of cash or maybe gold coins or something like that on my vision boards. And I do that because it makes me feel something. Like when I see a whole bunch of money, it makes me feel like, hey, I could do something with that money. I could help people with that money. I could expand with that money. That money means a lot of things. But when you think about it, do I want physical paper money or a stack of gold coins to plop down in my lap? No, I don't want that physical thing. I do not want paper money. I do not want gold coins. I don't work with people who want to pay me in cash. Like, I haven't used cash in like more than 20 years, not since I was in college. That was the last time I used cash, because in college, they got us paying everything with our ID cards, which were connected to our bank accounts. So I stopped using cash in the late 90s when I was in college, and I haven't been using cash since then. So I don't literally want a stack of cash, even though it's on my vision board. I want the money to be able to do other things. I'm tapping into the feeling that looking at money gives me, not that I want that actual thing. Does that make sense? All right, so that is number 3. Don't be too literal with what you put on your vision board, even if it's abstract. Like a lot of like what I put on this vision board, some of it, this old one, yeah, some of it is just beautiful, like colors and stuff. Like, do I want this exact piece of art? No, but it makes me feel something. So put that up there. Okay. The 4th most common mistake that I see people make with their vision boards is that they don't study their vision boards daily. That's the whole point of your vision board. It's not a rotisserie chicken. You can't set it and forget it. You have to look at your vision board every single day if you want to attract those things and those good feelings to you. So this is probably most prevalent in people who make digital vision boards. If they're not opening up their laptop and seeing the wallpaper, or looking on their phone, or going to their Pinterest board, that's their vision board, or whatever it is, if they don't see their vision board digitally every day, then they're not going to tap into those feelings. They're not going to be actively manifesting those things. But I see better results with people who do print out their vision board. If it is digital, print it out, put it on the wall, put it in their planner so they do see it every day, or make a traditional vision board with the poster board and magazine clippings and put that up and look at it every day. They get better results because they are studying it every day. What I like to do is to look at my vision board and study it for 5 to 10 minutes every morning. And here's the thing, like, your vision board is kind of like a big billboard. It's advertising the things that you want. But just like billboards on the highway, you won't see it after a while. So think about this. Like if you're driving on the highway, you're going somewhere, and you haven't driven on that part of the highway before, you're going to see all of the billboards for like get a cheeseburger, hire this attorney, like whatever it is, go to this theme park. You're going to see these great big billboards screaming at you from the side of the highway. It's like, whoa, I can't ignore those. But if you end up driving that piece of highway over and over and over and over again, like if it's part of a commute or you do it daily, eventually those billboards that were so loud and annoying at the start will just fade into the background. They're still there, but you're not noticing them anymore. They faded into the background. You're not noticing them. So it's the same thing for your vision board. When you first make your vision board, it is loud. It is in your face. It's like, this is my vision board. But if you don't actually look at the little pieces and make a conscious effort to look and study your vision board every day, then it's just going to fade into the background on your wall. Even if it's on your wall, if you're not looking at it every single day and staring at it, like I see people be like, oh yeah, my vision board's on my bathroom mirror. Oh yeah, it's in my office. Do you look at your vision board every day? So take a minute, like set a timer or put on your favorite manifesting song. I listen to different songs in the morning that are all about like attracting what I want and being happy. Put on like a manifesting song and really look at your vision board. Look at each individual item on your vision board. If there's words or poetry or affirmations or mantras on your vision board, say those things out loud as you are looking at your vision board. I can't tell you, like, you are going to get so much better results if you actively study your vision board every single day. Do not set it and forget it. Do not cram it in the back of the closet. Do not put it in an old notebook and never look at it. Don't leave it online and never look at it. You must actively look and study your vision board every single day. Woo! Sorry, that is like me on my soapbox because I see people being like, my vision board's not working. And I'm like, well, where is your vision board? Oh, it's in my desk drawer. I haven't looked at it in 3 months. Well, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? You have to look at it every single day. Leave a comment and let me know, when do you study your vision board? Do you actively look at it when you're brushing your teeth in the bathroom? Do you look at it in your planner before you start your day? Are you like me where you look at it on the wall and play a manifesting song every morning and stare at the different pictures? Do you recite the mantras every morning as you're doing your morning meditations? Tell me how you incorporate your vision board into your daily rituals. Okay, that was number 4. Number 5, most common mistakes that I see people make with their vision boards is you are not updating it as you achieve your goals. Yeah, people forget that your vision board is like a reflection of your goals and what you want and what you're attracting actively. And it should be adjusted and edited and changed to fit whatever your focus is now. So I know people who have vision boards and like once they achieve something that's on their board, like let's say they made $5,000 this month from their business and that was one of their things, or maybe they whatever, did that marathon or whatever, they just leave those images and leave those words on their vision board. So they're using a vision board that is like cluttered and crowding out the things that they haven't achieved yet. And that's not really helpful because you're just seeing more of what you've already achieved, which great. If you want to like earn $5,000 every single month for your business, great. You can keep that up there. If you want to run a marathon every single month, great. Keep that up there, but I don't think you do. There are going to be times when you achieve the things on your vision board. And when that happens, you have some choices to make. You can remove the images and put a new goal up, or you can retire that vision board and make a brand new one. I know some people who use like a cork board or a magnetic whiteboard where it's really easy, where you can like take out the push pin or take off the magnet and switch out the images without disrupting the whole board. If you're doing a board where you've like glued down everything, that's going to be a little harder and you're probably going to like retire the board and make a new one. I do that most of the time because I'm so old school. I like having like a physical vision board, but when I achieve those things, then, or I achieve like, I don't know, 50%, 60% of the board, I retire it and make a new one. I may take a few of the things that I haven't achieved yet and pull them off the board and put them on the new one. But once I've achieved more than half of my board, it feels stagnant to me and I need to make a new one. So Tanya says, I look at mine at least once a week. Yes, Tanya, I'm going to challenge you. Look at yours every single day, not just once a week. It's kind of like if you look at it every single day, you'll be more in tune to whether or not you are achieving those things. Like for my clients who are business owners, I have them check in to see how much money are you bringing in every single day? How many new subscribers did you get every single day? Because if you don't look at it after a week, there might be a problem or something might have happened or your goal changed or whatever, and you don't notice it because you only look once a week. But if you look every single day, and it only takes 5 minutes in the morning to actually study your vision board, you're really going to see much better results. So that's a challenge to all of you, is look at your vision board every single day. Okay, so the final bit is that when you achieve stuff on your vision board, when it's becoming stagnant, when you've achieved more than half the things on there, either remove the images, put new goals up, or retire that vision board and make a new one. Because you always want to be editing and striving for what's next. And I know like sometimes people are like, oh, I'm just not like growing anymore, or just feel like totally unmotivated. And it might be because their vision board, like they've achieved all the things on their vision board and they need to make a new one. So that is like a good indication. If you feel like unmotivated, you just can't like bring yourself to do anything, or everything just feels like you're going through the motions, it's probably time for a new vision board. Check your vision board to see if you've already achieved those things and you can remove them, or those things might not matter anymore. Like what if you have like a picture of a sports car or some kind of car that you really, really want, but then during the interim, you move to a city that has really good transportation or it's walkable and you don't need a car anymore. That's how your goals might change. You might need to remove that and put something else up there. So update your vision board whenever you achieve your goals or whenever your plans change. All right, let's recap these 5 common mistakes that I see my clients and me making with our vision boards and how you can fix them. So number 1 is feeling like you could only make a vision board January 1st for the beginning of the year. No, you can make a vision board anytime you want, anytime you feel like you need to refresh, anytime you're starting a new project or you have some kind of big change. Number 2, the second mistake is only making a printed vision board the traditional way. No, you can put it in your planner. You can use playing cards. You can make a digital one. You can make it the wallpaper on your laptop or on your phone. So give yourself permission to make a vision board that works for you. Number 3 is being too literal with the pictures and images. No, go for what makes you feel something, what makes you feel happy and hopeful and joyful and motivated. Those are the correct images, even if you don't literally want the thing that's in that picture. Go for the feeling that those images or words give you. Number 4 mistake is not studying it daily. So make time, set a timer for 5 minutes in the morning and study your vision board and really look at the pictures, look at the words, say them out loud. Don't just let it fade into the background like the billboards on the highway. And the 5th mistake is not updating it when your goals change or you achieve those things on your vision board. So your vision board should never, ever be stagnant. So give yourself permission to remove the images, make new goals, or scrap the whole thing and make a brand new vision board whenever it feels like it's not motivating you anymore, or if you feel like you've achieved a lot of the things on your board, remove them and replace them with new goals. You always want to be editing. You always want to be striving. You always want to be looking forward to new things. All right, what mistakes did I miss? Leave a comment below and let me know what other mistakes you see yourself or your friends making with their vision boards and how do you fix those mistakes. Next steps, I got some next steps and some homework for you life editors. I want you to make a new vision board. So if you already have a vision board, great. Either change your schedule so you are studying it every day, or add some new pictures to your vision board, or make a different kind of vision board. Make a portable one that you can put in your purse, make one in your planner, make one for your bathroom mirror and one for your office. Like change it up a little bit. Or if you have different areas of your life, make one that's solely focused on your health and maybe another one that's solely focused on your business or your money. And I would love, love, love to see your vision boards. So leave a comment, or you can share in our Facebook group pictures of your vision boards. And whether they're working for you or not. And we can share our experiences. And if something's not working, I bet we could figure out why it's not working. And then you can make a new vision board that will work for you so you can manifest everything that you want this month. All right. And remember to share in the comments either on Facebook or on YouTube. And let me know, do you like vision boards? Have you used them before? What was the biggest, best thing you ever attracted from one of your vision boards? And how do you know when it's time to make a new one? Like, what is that voice in your head? Like, when do you know it's time to make a new vision board? Before I let you go, remember to click the link in the description and get your copy of the book that we are reading this month. Remember, the theme for this month is manifesting magic. So we're talking all about law of attraction and vision boards and manifesting and bringing those good things to you this month. And we are reading Manifesting Made Easy by Jen Mazer this month. So get your copy. I always try to choose books that are several years old, so you can find like used versions. You can definitely find it at your library. You can borrow it from a friend. So make sure you're reading along with us because we are going to be talking about this book on the 24th. And if you need our whole schedule, click the link below and get your copy of this month's May checklist so you can keep up with all of the live streams that we're doing on Tuesdays, our book of the month, our theme for the month, and you can join us in the Life Editor Clubhouse for many more classes and many more live streams. All right. That's all I got right now, Life Editor. I don't see any other comments coming in, but of course, leave a comment, even if you're watching the replay, because I do come back and respond to the comments. And I would love to hear your tips and tricks for making a vision board that really works for you. All right, Life Editors, thank you so much for being here for our live stream. I will talk to you again real soon. Bye.